everybody. I'm actually very excited to be here. I was trying to figure out what I'm going to talk to you guys about, and I thought long and hard, and I said, you know what? A lot of times, comedians, they like to talk about their parents and their mothers, and believe me, I have a lot of stories to tell you about my mother. But you know what? I feel like after the years and years of therapy, I feel like I've exhausted that topic. Then I thought, oh, I know, why don't I tell them about my love life? But you know what? That might be an interesting topic because none of my boyfriends are here. Again, I thought, let me not bore them with my scandalous love life. And then I thought, you know what? I'm in Rwanda, and in Canada, I always talk about Rwanda and the difference between Rwandans and Canadians. And I thought, okay, well, I don't know about that topic, but it is very interesting. This is just one example, and I'm sure for many of you guys, you've noticed this. The last time you were at a bank or anywhere in line in Rwanda, did you have this experience? Let me have a volunteer. Oh, come. So this is me at the bank the other day, just minding my business. And in the UK and in Canada, you get a lot of personal space when you're in line. It's like this. But here, I don't know why. Have you noticed this? This is how the person behind me was. I was like, excuse me. Thank you. I was like, excuse me. But again, you guys all know about that. I don't want to, exhaust you guys with all those topics. So I decided, you know what? Let me tell you about my children, because I have these 2 daughters, and they exhaust me every single day. I love them so much, and sometimes I just wonder if they love me the same. So my daughter, I have Mia, I call her Bahose, and then Shima. They're both very young. They're still at elementary school. So the other day, Mia comes up to me and was like, do you think you're fat? And I was like, wait, what? And she's like, no. I said, do you think you're fat? I was like, how is that any better? Now, the little one, she's much worse. She likes to Jedi mind trick me. So the other day, I bought these 3 fudges from the store, and I'm like, so excited to share with them. So I give one to Shima, I give one to Mia, and then Shima looks at me and said, are you going to eat yours? It's very fattening. I was like, wait, do you think I'm fat? And she's like, no, I'm not the one who says it. I was like, who are these people who think that I am fat? And she's like, I don't remember all their names. She's like, you know what, Mom? It's so small. Just eat it. It's not going to make a difference. So, of course, I gave her the chocolate. She won again. Now, do you remember during the COVID, we had to do this homeschooling fiasco, and I tried so hard to, be a good mom, be a good businesswoman, working at home. But in the middle of a very important meeting with the client, my daughter, Shima, she comes up to me. Now, let me remind you guys, she doesn't even like to eat. I have to force feed her. And then she comes up to me, and right in the middle of my meeting, she's like, Mom, I'm hungry. You're not going to forget to feed us again, are you? The lady, she understood because she has children, but I was in so much shock. Now, the other one, Mia, she can be a little bit different. So we're walking home from school, and of course I love them so much, and we're walking home from school, and I said, you know what? I heard this horrible story about this 15-year-old girl who got hit by a car because the car jumped the curb. Why don't you guys go on the left side, and God forbid, if a car were to come and hit us, let me be the one who gets killed. Mia looked at me and horrified. She's like, Mom, how would we get home? I was like, I don't think these kids love me that much. But the other day, I was giving them a bath, and Shima's tooth was very loose, and so I'm like, let me just go ahead and take the tooth. And as soon as I took the tooth out, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I don't have any money. And I was like, I can't put the tooth back up. I was like, you know what, Shima? I was like, it's kind of late, it's past your bedtime, and you don't have time to write a letter to the tooth fairy. So why don't you put this under your pillow tomorrow? Now Mia, she's really clever. She comes up to me and she says, wait, why don't you want her to put the money under the pillow tonight? Is it because you're the tooth fairy and you don't have any money? And I was like, she's like, tell me the truth. And I was like, yes, I'm the tooth fairy. And she's like, what about Santa Claus? Are you also Santa Claus? And I was like, yes, I'm also Santa Claus. And she's like, so when we put the cookies out for Santa Claus, you ate all the cookies? And then she's like, so you're the one who bought yourself gifts? She was so horrified. She just looked at me. She's like, oh, and she walked away. Now Shima, she knows what's up. So she comes up to me. She's like, that was hard to watch. I always tried to tell her about Santa Claus. She didn't want to listen. She's like, now, since Mia's not here, why don't you tell me, what about Jesus? Is Jesus real? That's it for me. Thank you.